That's why I don't be going to them puffy parties. They can hug you from the front and the back at the same time. What you talking about? Look, if you're into that, I'm fine with it. It's just on. I'm just saying this ain't my kind of party. I like it. It's uncomfortable. I think I belong in the girls' bathroom. Like that is going on.
The reason why their groups are so close is because all of them have a certain type of STD. I think they all got the alphabet. Now, bear with me, guys, because I'm not even trying to cap. I looked at it like this. You know they're not using condoms, right? So if you're in a party not using condoms, it ain't like you can catch something twice, right? You know, so if you already got something, it ain't like you can catch it again. So I believe, you know, one of my theories is that these people at these Diddy parties were so close because they all had STDs.
I also didn't participate. I also didn't go to those parties.
Yeah.
So a lot of the celebrity culture that you don't hear saying anything is because they participated.
Was there a reason you never went to those parties back in the day? Obviously, I know what was going on there, but is there a reason you never did?
I'm just not with all that for people. Like all of the stuff that he's doing, I'm not into that type of stuff. I'm just a little more, maybe you could say basic.
For numerous years, hip-hop has been constructed upon influential characters, competitions, and volatile mysteries. Scant rivalries have been as visible and enduring as the one between 50 Cent and Diddy. What commenced as a contest between two New York giants has transformed into almost 2 decades of overt enmity, with 50 employing every opportunity he obtains to challenge Diddy. However, lately, this dispute has progressed far past mere provocation or social media jests. 50 Cent has verified startling assertions regarding what truly occurred at Diddy's notorious celebrations. He claims he understands which stars were ensnared in it, and his remarks are unsettling the business. Today, we shall analyze the chronicle of this perspective, what 50 has stated concerning Diddy's chaotic way of life, and how he finished by gesturing toward a roster of celebrities who might have been impacted after joining those confidential functions. The tale retreats to the start of the 2000s. 50 Cent was merely recuperating from being struck by gunfire 9 times and released from his record company. Throughout that interval, he earned income through anonymous songwriting. Per 50, one of those ghostwritten stanzas actually concluded by being delivered by Diddy on a G-Dep song titled Let's Get It. Although the pair did not engage straight away, this instance situated them within each other's path. Since that time, their connection was unstable. To understand how this rivalry evolved into the current legal storm. Subscribe and hit the bell for our deep dive into the hip-hop industry's biggest secrets.
More cred than you, living after being shot 9 times.
I don't know what the criteria is off of street credibility. Or
That's
if
it.
If there's something that creates more merit for you. I looked at that experience as something that was unfortunate that I had to, because
I forget, why did the guy shoot you 9 times? Was it drugs or something?
It was paid to do it.
He was paid to do it?
Yeah.
Who would want to shoot you?
Why were you targeted?
You're such a good guy.
It's my past.
It was a drug thing?
No,
like a
just
business thing?
Karma.
Karma?
Explain to me again why this guy was hired to shoot you 9 times.
Well, you was paid because someone, felt like that I would potentially do something to them if they kept going in the direction that they were going.
Man, you are tough.
What are you talking about?
The fact that somebody put out a hit on him because he was going to f somebody up, what kind of shit is that? That's crazy.
But what is this all over?
I don't know.
It's difficult to explain, because when you're not actually in the environment or involved in
Just
You can explain it to me.
Explain it. We'll see if we can follow it.
Nah, man, it's just,
What happened? What had you...
It's so tough.
You were pissed off at someone and you were going after them. What were you pissed off about?
Nah, we was just having differences.
Oh, like over what? A woman?
Nah,
no
just
way.
going back and forth. Like, a guy got robbed in the actual neighborhood.
And he accused you of robbing.
Nah, he just seen me communicating with someone who actually
robbed him.
And he misinterpreted the conversation because he seen me laughing and us talking, but he didn't know I grew up with the guy.
You're talking to a guy who you don't even know up this other guy.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden they think you're in cahoots with this guy.
Yeah, because you see you laughing and talking, they figure you laughing and talking about them.
Pain-wise, how bad is it to get shot in the face? Like, I mean...
Probably... I don't know how to describe that outside of...
Is it a 10 on the pain scale?
It's not really like, because it's not as painful as having to visit the dentist repeatedly for root canal.
Really? Do you think you're dead at that point when you take 9 bullets? Do you go, oh, this is it, I'm checking out?
Well, you know, it's a life-threatening situation. It's just not. I've seen people go into the hospital under circumstances that were way less intense and not come out.
Yeah, it's a miracle you lived. Did you think you were like Jesus had like saved you or something? Like, did you have a
Where
religious?
were all these bullets?
Oh yeah, you have those moments where you get a little closer connection to your higher power because you kind of don't have an answer.
But where
to
were all
why.
these bullets? Because if you're shot 9 times and you live, it probably didn't hit anything important.
Meanwhile, how lame is this guy who shot?
Everything's important, Robin. Everything's important.
But 50, how lame is this?
Shoot you in one of your unimportant areas, Robin.
Yeah, right. What's an unimportant area? You're right.
What the?
Oh yeah, he shot you in unimportant areas. Do
I'm
you?
talking medically.
But it's amazing your face isn't scarred from getting shot in the face,
I
right?
got the little dimple.
Oh, is that what it's from?
Through 2002, 50 was emerging as among hip-hop's toughest sounds, and he lost no moment launching attacks at anybody who blocked his path. Diddy rapidly turned into one of his preferred marks. Yet this was not merely about rivalry. 50 appeared to possess a profound suspicion. 50 Cent performed the total reverse. He utilized Instagram, consultations, and even his personal broadcast programs to mock Diddy. Occasionally it was playful, but frequently the jests were weighty with suggestion. He challenged Diddy, ridiculed the manner he conducted himself, and highlighted inconsistencies in his communal persona.
All of Puff's problems are coming from the ministers touching little boys.
What you mean?
The laws are the way they are because
Because of the priests.
the priests touching little boys.
Oh.
Why are they looking at me, bro? I
That's
just go to
your
church.
man.
I just go to
That's
church,
your
right? I have nothing to do with this.
You
I have an
just-
alibi.
That's why the laws allow you to go that far back.
Turn away from you right
I'm just a Catholic kid. Go on.
You've been dead on
No, no. What's the body of Christ taste like? That's sacrilegious. You can't do that.
He's like, yo, drink my blood.
Yo,
So it is crazy when after 20 years they come out. That is foul.
But with Puffy, you were the only one saying anything for decades.
yeah, because we had our own little thing.
But you were the only. Everybody
your
else
thing?
was scared.
Huh?
But everybody else is scared. So you think maybe this is a similar thing where everybody else is scared? I don't know what it is. I'm just
I
asking.
think that they're scared.
But if they're scared, then
You've
that's
been
what I'm thinking.
insinuating Jay-Z a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, you've been saying people gonna come for him a little bit.
No,
You've
I
been
thought he would do funky stuff like the Super Bowl. Like it was not okay for me to be at the Super Bowl.
Oh, he tried to cut that.
Yeah, he didn't want me to. Well, they worked to make like there was an issue with me in the NFL that doesn't exist.
So he did the corporate way of
Yes.
trying to keep you down.
I'm
Oh, it's
doing
not
it.
me. It's them.
It's them. And then when M says he's not gonna do it if I'm not there, then
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
What's
talking
your
about.
and Jay's issue?
It's just competitive stuff.
It's
for the
really
music.
just
This is what
competitive.
I'm saying. When it gets past actual art, like actual music, and you're trying to block something that's in business, then it feels weird. It feels like we should be having beef.
Oh,
Okay.
So
I can
that's the
see that.
behind the scenes thing that we don't see. It's
Yeah.
one thing when there's like people talking about each other in music,
Yeah.
but there's behind the scenes business deals that a guy is getting involved with on the side, and it's not like you're gonna go public and be like, they tried to stop my vitamin water.
Yo, this deal, and
Yeah.
you go. He said that to you, like.
Okay.
Wow.
I get that.
Like they'll speak to your temperament. Like say, you know, if 50 is a little crazy, he'll say anything. You see what saying anything did to Kanye.
So they're trying. He's basically trying to scare
Yeah.
people out
Ah,
of doing
that's
deals
what
with
it is.
you. And
He declared intentions for a documentary series centering entirely on Diddy and the numerous accusations against him. This was not merely haphazard social media provocation. This was a comprehensive production intended to reveal the truth regarding one of the most influential individuals in music. By May, 50 had already traded the distribution rights to Netflix, ensuring that the narrative would reach millions of spectators across the globe.
To a few of this morning's other big headlines.
Starting with a bombshell announcement amid the mounting lawsuits against Sean Diddy Combs, Houston rapper 50 Cent announced yesterday that he's the executive producer of a docu-series about the assault and allegations against Combs. The series will also discuss trafficking and racketeering charges Combs is facing, The series is expected to make a premiere on Netflix, but a date has not yet been set.
So you have something huge coming up, which is a documentary about P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, P. Diddy.
Yeah.
Did he do it, right?
Yeah.
I know
He did it.
you've been heavy on social media talking about it.
He did it. And I'm the only one who's been vocal about this long before it actually.
Oh, you've been saying this for a long time now. And then no one was, they're just, why is he saying this? And now it's coming out like crazy. I mean,
But I also didn't participate. I also didn't go to those parties.
Yeah.
So a lot of the celebrity culture that you don't hear saying anything is because they participated to it.
Was there a reason you never went to those parties back in the day? Obviously, I know what's going on there, but is there a reason you never did?
I'm just not with all that freaky. All of the stuff that he's doing, I'm not into that type of stuff. I'm just a little more, maybe you could say basic or normal. You go to the 90s, and PPD said they paid him to kill Tupac.
Yeah.
So look, you get the craziest accusations. You had TMZ created a docuseries. They went to Tubi, but the series is saying the downfall of Diddy.
You're one of the first persons in entertainment to really call out people and kind of have that authority in that, to be able to call people out. I mean, which is pretty amazing. You're kind of, in some ways, draining the swamp of Hollywood.
Yeah, I don't have a support system. I don't have a support system of a peer group of artists that I require to do what I'm doing. I've had to be on my own from the beginning. So I don't necessarily have a responsibility to behave a certain way, according to them. And if I didn't have an award-winning director doing it, if I hadn't put the right people in place to produce it properly, I would understand why they would question or doubt anything.
Let me ask you this, do you think she knew what he was doing?
I believe she knew he was doing the freak-offs, but do I believe she knew he was allocating different monies to different places and which way it was going, which offshore accounts, which Swiss banks accounts, and all this shit was going in? Nah. I think she just was enjoying the fruits of the labor.
But why you believe she knew about the freak-offs?
Because one of the witnesses said she was there. And do you remember this, bro? Check it out. People tell off on themselves so much, man, and I don't understand when people don't catch it. Diddy has said this. He said, when I give a party, I have to have an ambulance outside of the house. Paramedics ready. That people have to take IVs. Remember the time that him and his mama kissed each other on the lips?
Yeah, I remember that video.
Do you remember that both of them was getting an IV at the same time?
Yeah, I did know that.
That's from the Diddy freak-off party. And I'm gonna say allegedly.
So let me ask you this. You knowing her personally, is she the kind of person that, will be a part of a freak-off?
I think that she liked to party, that she party with young people. She's always been like that.
But to get back to this lawsuit, right, Lil Rod, he also alleges that, Diddy, he would grope his genitals and he would grope his anus.
My man, I didn't understand that one right now because his anus is your asshole. His genitals is his nut. So I guess he had to be naked when Puff was doing that. Where was he at? What was he doing? Because he said that they never had. If you read it in the thing, they never had. He made claims that they never had, but how would he grope your anus? Your asshole? How would he play with your genitals?
Yeah, it don't make sense.
It don't make sense. How you wake up butt the F naked with two other men in the bed with Diddy and nothing happened? I think he was just trying to save face, man.
But do you think it's a possibility that he meant that, Diddy would grope his, butt, You know, instead of anus. I mean, because I'm trying to figure out how does that work. You know, somebody groping your anus.
You're gonna say your butt. The lawyer would say, what do you mean? He would say, my butt cheeks. There's a such thing called butt cheeks. Your two cheeks. He said anus. The anus is the asshole. How did he get that far? Lil Rod, you gotta say no to Diddy sometimes. No, that shit ain't funny, man. But you gotta say no.
So from you reading the lawsuit, right, you feel like he had relations with Diddy?
When me being a former investigator, I think Lil Rod was trying to save face on certain things, that he had somewhat of a relationship, or he was doing some things with Diddy that he didn't want to really come out in that fashion. Because there's no way that he gonna wake up and his anus is hurting and his genitals is all over the place, and he's in the bed after being drunk or drugged and saying nothing happened. And you think that Diddy gonna be in the bed with 3 other men and nothing happened? It doesn't sound logical. If we're reading and believing what he said in those papers. If you woke up in bed and you was drunk or intoxicated on ecstasy, on whatever drugs that they put in there, roofied you or whatever, and you not feeling right, something is wrong. Wouldn't you say? Something is wrong. He didn't say, we woke up with all my clothes. He said, we woke up buck the F naked.
The violation I have experienced during the assault has had lasting effects on my body, causing ongoing health problems and complications. The combination of physical and emotional pain has created a cycle of suffering from which it is so hard to break free. I want to continue on this journey towards recovery and healing. I am glad that he is locked up, but that's a temporary.
Now, this path has remained accessible. However, regardless, he maintains that the roster exists and that he will ensure it becomes public. When Diddy's court case ended, he was cleared of the most grave counts like racketeering and trafficking, yet he was still found responsible for moving women for prostitution. That decision alone verified that at least a portion of the rumors regarding his personal life were accurate. For 50 Cent, this represented a pivotal moment. He did not merely mock Diddy for the result. He emphasized that this served as evidence that the tycoon's way of life was constructed on exploitation and trickery.
Was turning straight men gay. That was his thing. Where's Hype? What's his last film project?
Really?
Yeah, DMX was a star in that.
Facts. Facts. Jab, my question to you is, and again, we're just talking the psychology of a man.
What if the entertainment industry is nothing but a cover for a worldwide dream?
You mentioned who's on tapes and who got tapes out.
Yeah.
The purpose of having a recorded freak off.
Yeah.
What does that do for the male? What does that do for the female? Like, some females are cool with it. What is the thought behind that as far as, let's record this session and either rewatch, keep it for sale? Is it evidence? Is it just, like, what is the mentality behind having
if you can
the
own
visual memory?
Their vulnerability, if you can own that, you have the ability to control and manipulate that person. See, guys start off by saying, ooh, man, I don't want to watch porn, I just want to watch us. See, that's the line.
That's the line.
Wouldn't you rather me be watching us than watching a bunch of other? See, the finesse, that fluff. You so. Do you really want me watching anybody else but you? I could look at you all day. Vanity. See, make her feel special. Make her feel like she's the only, ooh, the object. Meanwhile, this is sitting here thinking, so her daddy works at Sony and I need such and such as contract ended.
Does it also work this way for men?
Absolutely. And it's worse for the men. Women are used to being the victims of, not men. No man walks in thinking that another man is looking at him like a lollipop. Not a straight man. You are only hip to the that you hip to. You know what I mean? Which is why you hear so many people say they went to Diddy parties and they felt like something was off and decided to leave, or they got invited to another room and they decided to go because they felt like it wasn't right, or whatever the case may be. He's just literally walking in there, not thinking. Seriously, but the thing is, they were still willing to take the chance to go because everybody's.
The consequences also provided 50 Cent with more momentum to persist in his crusade. With the public at last witnessing courtroom proof, it became more difficult to overlook his cautions as groundless strikes. Every fresh advancement made his remarks appear more trustworthy. And within the realm of hip-hop, reliability is paramount. It is vital to recognize that 50's method has been more than haphazard provocation. Every action he takes is intentional. By linking Diddy's trial to his Netflix venture, he is ensuring the narrative remains active long after the news cycles diminish. By publishing on Instagram and ridiculing Diddy's every move, he is maintaining the dialogue in the public eye. And by suggesting his celebrity roster, he is keeping both supporters and the profession anxious. No one understands when he will disclose identities, but everyone realizes that if anybody is courageous enough to do so, it is 50 Cent. His tactic is not merely about unmasking one individual. It is about dominating the story and compelling the industry to face the reality that has been concealed for decades. The public has been eagerly consuming 50 Cent's every post and remark concerning Diddy. Social media ignites each time he crafts a joke or provides another hint. Fans are certain that he understands more than he is revealing, and many are awaiting the day he finally releases the list. However, within the trade, it is a different tale. Most stars stay quiet. Few wish to hazard upsetting Diddy's supporters or unmasking themselves if they were ever associated with those celebrations. The quietude speaks volumes, and it only adds significance to 50's assertions. If there were nothing to hide, why would not more people step forward and refute it? For most individuals in the music business, the secure move is to remain silent. Diddy still possesses influence, connections, and followers who shield him. Speaking out against him can result in professional ruin. But 50 Cent is not constructed like most people. He has already established corporations outside of music. From cinema and television to spirit brands and property, he does not require Diddy's or the industry's sanction. That independence has provided him the bravery to speak more loudly than anyone else.
Than Puffy did. Yeah, no, it was just so excitement. There's so much excitement that there was no reason for me to put something in our drink. I need you to remember. I need you to remember this. Huh?
The foundation.
Thank you. I told you I jump around.
This no longer concerns merely retaliation or amusement. For 50 Cent, it is about ensuring Diddy encounters the consequences of his actions. He has stated clearly that he intends for Diddy to remain incarcerated, and he is resolute in employing every resource at his disposal to achieve this. This encompasses social media platforms, documentary features, and revealing the identities of those who became involved throughout the process.
You and Puff haven't liked each other business-wise for a long time.
Well, that's why it's only business. It was really away from that. I explained why I didn't hang out with him, right? Because
it's not your scene.
It's not my stuff.
Not your scene.
I hug you from the front and the back at the same time. I got uncomfortable with him because the way he was acting to try and get me to hang out with him was like, "Yo, I'll take you shopping," like, and I'm like, "What you mean?" Like that's something you say to a woman you're attracted to, maybe.
Right.
It's just weird, bro. Like, and now you start to see a lot of the weird stuff that was there. It looks like it all lines up, don't it? It was not in the closet. It was in front of you, and you wasn't seeing it because you see the beards, or you see the girls. So you didn't look at them the way it actually is to a degree. And when I say people respond, how people respond to things matter. Like the internet will take to it and just go off with it. Meek responds being the uncomfortability. He goes, "Yo, nah, I gotta spend $100,000 to find out why my name is in this like this," and it's in it only because he's uncomfortable. You don't hear him talking about French. French was right there, right? Why you get so quiet? You guys make me feel like I'm scared.
Well, no, I mean, there's a lot. There's a lot.
No, they see this. You see this. They see this.
They see it.
Nah, you see this. They won't act like that. Oh, we got nothing to do with that. If we could just
no.
The rivalry between 50 Cent and Diddy has persisted for nearly 2 decades. Yet it has currently arrived at a stage where it concerns significantly more than jests. 50 Cent asserts to possess information regarding celebrities who were impacted after participating in Diddy's infamous celebrations, and he appears resolute in bringing that roster to light. With his Netflix documentary series, Sean Combs, The Reckoning, having already debuted to massive viewership, the pressure on those named continues to mount.